pressure groups in the West Garo Hills have broken their silence on the July 24th incident wherein the violence was witnessed outside the Chief Minister's office in Tura. And pressure groups and the student bodies in Meghalaya's Garo Hills have questioned the alleged lapse in the security of Chief Minister Conrad Sangma during the recent incident of the violence in Tura, wherein stones were pelted at the Chief Minister's office in Tura. And briefing media persons, 𝗏𝗂𝗍𝗂𝗄𝗏 Garo Hills President 𝗓𝗏𝗏 had stated that the pressure groups need answers regarding the alleged security lapse that put the Chief Minister's life at risk. And Marak stated that it was alarming that the head of the state was not provided with the necessary level of protection during his visit to Tura, and resulting in a close encounter with a mob. And the 𝗏𝗂𝗍𝗂𝗄𝗏 leader added that the various social and the pressure groups in Garo Hills, including the Garo Students Union, 𝗏𝗂𝗍𝗂𝗄𝗏, and Tura Government College Students Union, are outraged by the statement made by the Meghalaya DGP 𝗟𝗏𝗀𝗀, stating that the violence was an attempt to assassinate the Chief Minister. And Marak stated that the statement has shown the entire Garo Hills in a negative light.
Can the security protocol or the safety protocol of the Chief Minister be compromised? Can the CM be allowed to go to any place where there is a huge gathering, especially when there is a proclivity that the gathering can get a little aggressive? Another question is, after the incident transpired, our DGP has made a statement on the papers that it was an attempt to assassinate the Chief Minister of Meghalaya. This statement can have a lot of implications, not necessarily positive. So this has tainted the image not just of the organizing agitators, the organizers, but of the whole Garo people. Furthermore, we have a very big fear that there can be a deliberate effort to destabilize the region. We cannot rule that out.
And Marak also stated that the people of the state should sit and cordially discuss the demand for a winter capital in Tura.
Garos truly believe that our founding fathers during the Hill State movement, and consequently between the leaders of the 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗃, a gentleman's agreement was done between the founding fathers from both sides, from both the 𝗁𝗂𝗃𝗃 side and the Garo side, that there will be a second winter capital in Garo Hills, particularly in Tura. If we want to move forward as brothers and sisters in this state, then I think the discussion regarding this winter capital, I think it should take place within our communities so that we can get to the bottom of this claim. I urge my Khasi brothers and sisters, Chaintia brothers and sisters, and even my Garo brothers and sisters to have civil discourse in this matter.
And let's listen into what Meghalaya DGP 𝗟𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗃 had to say about the incident before leaving for Tura from Shillong earlier in the week.
Post-incident investigation stage, the Tura police, they found that it was the pre-planned conspiracy to attack Honorable Chief Minister and to damage him physically. Why they are saying like this? Because on the spots they started giving inciting speeches where the Honorable Chief Minister was abused and threatened, and they provoked the crowd to cause physical damage to Honorable Chief Ministers, and even they insisted that we can go for the extreme step like murder, etc. So these kinds of the actions of the violent youth indicated that it was a pre-planned conspiracy to cause physical damage to Honorable Chief Ministers.
We are joined by our Tura correspondent. Well, pressure groups in West Garo Hills have broken their silence on the July 24 incident, wherein violence was witnessed outside the CMO in Tura, and the pressure groups and the student bodies in Meghalaya's Garo Hills Garo Hills have questioned the alleged lapse in the security of Chief Minister Conrad Sangma during the incident of the violence in Tura, wherein stones were pelted at the Chief Minister's office in Tura this Monday. And briefing media persons, 𝗂𝗍𝗂𝗄𝗏 Garo Hills President 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗀𝗏 stated that the pressure groups need answers regarding the alleged security lapse that put the Chief Minister's life at risk. 𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗀 stated that it was alarming that the head of the state was not provided with the necessary level of protection during his visit to Tura, resulting in a close encounter with a mob. And the 𝗂𝗍𝗂𝗄𝗏 leader added that the various social and the pressure groups in Garo Hills, including the Garo Students' Union, 𝗂𝗍𝗂𝗄𝗏, 𝗴𝗿𝗡𝗀 and the Tura Government College Students' Union are outraged by the statement by the Meghalaya DGP 𝗟𝗏𝗪𝗀 stating that the violence was an attempt to assassinate the Chief Minister. 𝗓𝗏𝗧𝗀 also stated that the people of the state should sit and cordially discuss the demand for a winter capital in Tura. And we are joined by our correspondent, Tura correspondent 𝗵𝗡𝗏. Well, 𝗵𝗡𝗏, the Garo Hills pressure groups questioning the security provided to the Chief Minister. What are they trying to imply here? Well, we seem to have lost connections with 𝗵𝗡𝗏. They will again reconnect with our Tura correspondent. Well, 𝗵𝗡𝗏, if you can hear me, the Garo Hills pressure groups questioning the security provided to the Chief Minister. What are they trying to imply in this regard?
What are they trying to imply in this regard is, they haven't been able to come out quite in the open about this, but they are actually blaming the organizers first of all for literally leaving the people at the stake of at the altar of trouble when they. Just after things started getting a little hot, they immediately washed their hands off the entire thing. The second thing is they're also questioning the arrangements that were made by the police administration. Okay, wherein the meeting between the NGOs and the Chief Minister was initially slated to be held in the Tura Circuit House. However, at the last moment, the CM was actually was actually taken to the venue where there were thousands of supporters, or agitators who were angry at the fact that the CM has not been listening to them. And also given the duration of the meeting, which almost took 3 hours, there was a lot of anger that had actually gone on into the people that were present there. So all of these things combined have actually led to the violence, as well as the fact that as of now, there is an unprecedented amount of anger that has actually gone into the community over the fact that there are arrests being made left, right, and center, with almost 46 arrests already being made, and another 70 people list that has been created, and a manhunt is on for them. So the NGOs had actually warned that this could escalate the situation rather than actually bring peace and tranquility in the region.
Well, 𝗵𝗡𝗏, the pressure groups in Garo Hills have also taken a strong exception to the DGP 𝗟𝗏𝗪𝗀's remark on the incident. Are they planning to register a strong protest?
As of now, they have not. But what they are saying is we just want to make it clear that seriously there was no serious attempt at assassinating the Chief Minister. Okay, and what the DGP has implied is actually, it has actually made it, made it difficult for the entire community, because all of them are now being branded as assassins, who are looking to assassinate their own, community's chief minister. This message has not gone down very well with anyone, and that is why the NGOs have objected to this, to the DGP's statement on, what he said regarding this being an assassination attempt.
Well, 𝗏𝗏, the entire matter has already turned political now, and now with the pressure groups taking a head stand, things are getting more intense, isn't it?
Yes, they have warned of one fact, that, if this witch hunt or this manhunt for, all those people who were present in the meeting, whether they were, inclined towards violence or they were not, being gathered and taken into custody, could create a situation where, they wouldn't have another opportunity to even give a statement about the situation, because it could just turn violent at any point of time. They've commended the fact that the leaders of the Garo community have been extremely silent. But they said they actually they've asked the government not to take this silence to be, passiveness, because, like they said, it could just be the calm before the storm, and the storm could be coming.